So good morning. Quick video. Jamaica losing the 4x100 meter relay to USA, and just want to talk about that. And yes, Jamaica did give away that medal. I remember I was about to watch the race, and I was asking myself, why did they put Elaine Thompson in the race? Elaine Thompson is not performing too well. I don't know what's wrong with her. I have no issue, with Elaine Thompson. Hurrah. I have no issue with her. Um, but it's just that this season, she's not performing well. She came third in the Jamaican trials, third in the 100 meters, and I think she placed sixth or seventh in the 200-meter finals, something like that. Fifth, sixth or seventh, not sure. So, you know what? I love track and field. I'm not like an expert coach. There's a lot of things that go into training. I'm not a track and field coach. But when I saw the lineup, I was wondering, where is Brianna Williams, and why is Elaine Thompson in the race? She's been performing, she's not her best. She's just at her best. She's not, up there. So the way I had it was, what I would have done, my lineup, my layman lineup would have been Kemba Nelson to lead off, right? Second leg, the back stretch. Give it to the pocket, the mommy rocket, as they say, right? The back leg, right? Straight, right? That's the mommy rocket, or that's Sherika Jackson, either one. Okay? Right? So the back leg is Shelly Ann, the mommy rocket. Third leg would be Brianna Williams on the third leg on the bend. Okay? And then the last leg would be Sharika. Um, People are kind of questioning why Kimber Nelson was in there. There was, Elaine Thompson ran. Okay, she ran. The rounds and the 100 meter, 200 meters, right? Kimber Nelson is fresh. Okay, they see what people are saying is that they would put the known formula that they have that works is Brianna Williams first, to Elaine Thompson second, and then to Sheldon Fraser, and then to Sherika Jackson. But you have Kimber Nelson who's fresh, and fresh people do well on a curve, you know. They do very well on a curve. I don't know what it is, but look at, for example, in the USA race, they put Prandini on the curve. She did run the 100 rounds and the 200 rounds, right? But on the curve, I mean, I was surprised at where she ran the curve. No, Shellyan did run a faster curve, but Prandini, surprisingly, I mean, held the USA lead. She held some. Shellyan Fraser cut, Fraser Price cut into some of the lead, but Prandini did very well on the curve. On the curve, you know, you can put a not so great run on the curve, and the curve actually helped them. Just because it's a curve, they might just be better on the curve than a straight. So my conclusion is that Elaine Thompson, she's the one. She was the weak link. Again, I have nothing against Elaine Thompson, nothing at all. I'm just saying, if I was a coach, she's I would not put her on the team. Okay, she has done great. I mean, I'm not, and she's not finished. So I don't want nobody to think I'm beating on the lane or picking on the lane. It's just facts. You want to win the race? Do you want to win the race? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna put Kemba Nelson first, Shelly Ann second, Brandon Williams third, and Sherika Jackson to finish, right? In the race, before the race started, I was watching the race with some people. I said, why is Elaine Thompson in the race? They say Kimber Nelson's to blame. They know why they lost, because Kimber Nelson, Elaine had to slow down to get back from Kimber Nelson. No, Elaine went too fast. She left the blocks too fast. But they don't want to blame Elaine Thompson. So they say Kimber Nelson, Elaine had to slow down. No, Elaine Thompson left too fast. And then the changeover with Elaine and Shelly Ann, same thing. Elaine just couldn't catch up with Shelly Ann. Okay? Where we lost out was in the exchange between Kemba and Elaine and Shelly Ann. That's where we lost the race, really. Then the last change between Shelly Ann and Sherika Jackson took too long too. We had three very bad changes. Okay? And I believe that the weak link was Elaine Thompson. Just with that, she left early with Kemba, and she had a hard time catching up with Shelly Ann. And then even with Shelly Ann, the exchange between Shelly Ann and Sherika Jackson was not that great. Even with that team though, even with Elaine Thompson on the team, if they had good batting changes, they'd win the gold. Poor batting changes, right? I don't And if in fact, people think, okay, Cameron Nelson's to blame, then what about the exchange between Elaine and Shelly and Sugar Jackson? You know, it's not Cameron Nelson's fault. Right? It's just poor batting changes. All three batting changes were very very poor, and we saw that in the men's 4x100. That poor batting change cost US the race at the last exchange, right? From I think it's Bracey ran an anchor. I forgot who handed it to Bracey. Well, the last exchange, man, it took forever. And then DeGrasse got in front of Barisi, and that was it. DeGrasse was not going to give that lead up, So, yeah, that's my 2 cents on race. That's what I, a layman, would do. I don't understand Jamaica's coaches. I mean, they do weird stuff. I mean, it's great. I mean, it's like somebody, it's like they shooting themselves in the foot, or somebody's giving them bad advice, or I don't know how. And let's say, okay, for all Elaine Thompson fans, right? Let's say, okay, they left Elaine Thompson on the team. Okay, then go back to the formula that everybody seems to think that would work, with Brandon Williams. Okay, if they're familiar with each other, okay, why not do that? You know, why not do that? But hey, it is what it is. I wouldn't have put that team together. Who cares, right? Yeah, who cares? It's done. History. Shaker Jackson, great last leg. You know what I'm saying? That USA girl really was terrified. So look at her face. She was like terrified. Like she was like, I know she's coming, and she's giving it everything she got. And then when she won, she's like showing off, like okay. But they did win. They won. But come on, please hold on the celebration a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Jesus Christ is Lord. Don't you know? That's my 2 cents. You should know.